So here we have the two different ventilators in which you may see clinically. The one on the left is the Puritan Bennett 840 ventilator. It is the older of the two, and as such it is no longer serviceable, meaning that when it breaks it will get replaced with the one on the right. The one on the right is a Servo U, and it will be replacing the Puritan Bennett product. Again, there is no rhyme or reason as to what ventilator a patient is set on. It's just what is available and clean at the time that it's needed. So again, any one of these two ventilators is what you may see clinically at the bedside. Here are the soft keys on the 840 vent in which you will be using for silence and reset in 100% suction. So right here is our 2-minute silence, and when I push that I get a light indicating that I have 2 minutes silencing any alarm on the vent. If for whatever reason you needed to exit the room before the 2 minutes are up, it's important to hit the reset button, and that gets rid of your 2 minutes of silence. The reason we want to do that is it's very important not to leave a room with a silenced machine, because what's going to happen is if something were to come disconnected or some other alarms going on, we wouldn't know about it. So it's important to not leave the room with the vent silenced. The other button over here is the 100% O2 calibration. I hit that, and now I'm administering 2 minutes of 100% O2. Again, if I wanted to cancel that for any reason, I can simply just hit the cancel button there. Talking a little bit about alarms, this 840 vent has two alarm sounds really. We have a low priority yellow alarm, which was going to sound like this, and will come with a signal like that with a yellow banner indicating that something's amiss, but again, it's a low priority alarm. And you'll be hearing another tone here in a few seconds that will keep repeating itself. So that is your low priority alarm. If I were to go in and hit the reset button, it's going to try to reset, but if the alarm still continues to be a problem, then of course the alarm is going to come back and the alarm won't go away. Here is what a high priority alarm is going to sound like. A high priority alarm for, in this example, for a high peak pressure alarm means that the ventilator cannot deliver the volume to the patient, and as such all that undelivered volume gets dumped overboard. It's important to realize that a high pressure alarm really means a non-ventilation alarm, so it's understandable why something like that would have to be corrected. So the patient may need suctioned, maybe the vent circuit came off the ET tube. So anytime that you hear that alarm, that's an alarm in which it takes priority and must be investigated promptly. So here we're looking at the screen of the Servo U, and up at the top here, on the top left, we have the silence button. Realize that hitting this button once gives me 2 minutes of silence for one alarm only. If, for example, I come in and I silence that alarm for a high respiratory rate, and then I proceed to suction the patient, causing the ventilator to go into a high pressure alarm, and realize that that high pressure alarm will break through this silence. So if you want truly 2 minutes of silence, then what we have to do is I have to hit this button once, and I got to hit and hold it, and you're going to see a blue bar go across. I don't know if it captured it real well, but you have to hit it and then hit it again and hold. And what will happen is then you're going to silence the vent for 2 minutes for any alarm. So again, that is hitting it once and then hit and hold. And you see the little blue bar went across the top there. So now we are silenced for 2 minutes for any alarm. Again, if I need to reset this 2-minute alarm, all I need to do is hit it again and my alarm goes off. Down here in the other corner is the 100% O2 boost. Simply need to, so if you hit something and it doesn't work and it'll say tap and hold, that means I have to tap and hold it, and now it's engaging, and now I'm giving 100% O2 up to 2 minutes. If I need to cancel that, I simply just need to hit the X. Another feature of this vent is the ability to record either a still picture of what's going on the screen, or take a 30-second video of what's going on the screen. And so this is always a good thing for the nurses to know, because if you're seeing something going on in the screen that you're not sure that you've seen before, and you want, it's really nice to record that and capture it so we can discuss it later. Well, if you look up here in this corner here, we have an icon of a video camera and a still camera. So if I were to hit the still camera here, and then when I come and look at the recordings, here is a screenshot of what was happening, right? And then, for example, if I want to take a video, so I've taken a video of 15 seconds prior to me hitting that button and 15 seconds after, for a total of 30 seconds total. Once that gets done populating, you're going to see it zip over there to the file. And there it goes. And now when I come back on the floor and I can take a picture or take a look at what you have what you recorded, and then we can discuss what's happening with the patient in real time. And it's a nice way to really kind of see what's happening breath to breath. Anytime that you feel that there is a risk that the patient may not be being ventilated or oxygenated, don't hesitate to use your ambu bag and manually ventilate the patient. So don't try to take too much time in troubleshooting any particular piece of machinery. Grab the ambu bag and manually ventilate if in doubt.